Welcome to 1000 PSTV, welcome to EICMA 2025. The leaks turned out to be true. Honda has unveiled the new CB1000 GT and you'll find all the details in this video. Yes, welcome once again to 1000 PSTV. As you can see, I'm not actually at EICMA, I'm in the office, but I still have some exciting news for you. The brand new CB1000 GT. And this is Honda's answer to a segment that has grown significantly in recent years. Motorcycles for those who want to ride in a sporty way, but without giving up touring comfort, the classic crossover type. Building on the success of the CB1000 Hornet, on which the GT is based, Honda now wants to continue that story with the GT. It uses the same engine, the pure inline four-cylinder from the Fireblade, but with a focus on greater range and more comfort. And still, it should deliver that raw, classic Hornet feeling when you twist the throttle. Whether that actually works, we'll find out now. Alright, let's start with the engine to see if it can deliver. The heart of the bike is this 1000 cubic centimeters inline four-cylinder, which originally powered the 2017 Fireblade. For the GT, the engine has been reworked to run more smoothly and evenly. The figures speak for themselves. 150 horsepower at 11,000 RPM and 102 Newton meters of torque at 1,750 revolutions per minute. That's, I'd say, quite an impressive statement in the sport touring segment. It means there's plenty of punch for spirited riding on country roads, for having fun, and maybe even for the odd track day. But at the same time, you can expect that this Honda four-cylinder will run smoothly enough to make longer motorway or linking stages relaxed and easy. Gears 2 to 5 have been shortened to improve acceleration, while 6th gear is longer, keeping revs lower on the motorway. Basically, an overdrive gear. There's also a slipper clutch and a quick shifter that works both up and down. So all in all, this engine is a classic Honda inline four-cylinder. Powerful, refined and highly predictable, exactly what fans appreciate. As for the chassis, Honda hasn't held back either, because the CB1000 GT comes as standard with the electronic Showa ERA suspension. That's the automatic damping system which continuously adjusts to speed, lean angle and surface conditions. There are 4 main riding modes to choose from: Standard, Sport, Rain and Tour, plus a user mode that you can configure yourself. And it really does work in real time. We already know this system from other models. Honda says the damping adjusts within 15 milliseconds. In practice, you can really feel it when you switch from cobblestones to a normal road surface. The system works impressively smoothly. At the rear, preload can be adjusted while riding in 24 steps. That's very handy if you're traveling with luggage or a passenger and luggage. You can easily fine-tune the setup electrically to suit your load. But let's talk a bit more about the chassis in general. Beyond the electronics, we have a 41mm upside-down fork at the front and a Showa central shock absorber with an aluminum ProLink swing arm at the rear. Compared with the Hornet, Honda has also revised the geometry. So, apart from the sportier seating position, there's now a longer wheelbase and a slightly extended rear subframe along with a bit more trail. The idea is to give more stability on the motorway without compromising agility. We've already touched on the electronic, including the fact that the suspension works even when the bike is leaned over. As you might have guessed, the GT is equipped with a 6-axis IMU, which tracks all the bike's movements: pitch, acceleration, lean angle and braking force. All this data is sent to the systems in real time, which means you've got lean-sensitive traction control and ABS. So you're properly safe out there, especially since the suspension complements those systems nicely. Naturally, there are also several riding modes on board: Sport, Standard, Tour and Rain. And true to Honda form, there's also a freely programmable user mode. Each mode changes the combination of engine power, engine braking and traction control. As you switch through them, you can really feel the differences. As usual with Honda, the Sport mode feels sharper and more direct, while the Tour mode is smoother and more comfortable. Everything is controlled using the 4-way switch on the left handlebar, and it's all displayed on the 5-inch full-color TFT screen. The display itself is the same system we already know from the Hornet, but here it features optical bonding, meaning there should be no reflections, even in sunlight, at least according to Honda. Whether that's really the case, we'll find out during testing. The display also runs the Honda RoadSync system, which connects your smartphone for navigation, music control, phone calls and weather information. Of course, a helmet headset is required to use the voice control features. In terms of equipment, it comes as standard with heated grips, cruise control, a center stand, hand guards, a quick shifter, a smart key system and the ESS emergency stop signal, which activates the hazard lights during hard braking. So, it's clear Honda has gone all in on touring capability, yet the CB1000 GT still sits just below the NT1100 in the lineup. Still, there's no reason to hide behind it. The side cases come as standard and can be removed without tools. The left one holds 37 liters, the right 28 liters, giving you plenty of space for a nice weekend trip. The windscreen can be adjusted manually in 5 steps, so you can easily set it just how you like, whether you're riding around town or cruising on the motorway. Compared with the Hornet, the seat has also been redesigned to be more comfortable. It's 15 millimeters higher for the rider and almost 40 millimeters higher for the pillion. So clearly comfort has been prioritized here, unlike the Hornet, which is more of a pure naked bike. The braking system, which we should also mention, comes from Nissin. Up front, there are 2 radial-mounted 4-piston calipers with 310mm discs, and at the rear, there's a 240mm disc with a single-piston caliper. So technically speaking, it's clear the CB1000 GT is aimed squarely at the touring segment while still keeping a sporty character, a classic sport tourer. It's available in 3 colors, red, black and grey. Honda isn't taking any wild risks with the color choices. They've gone for a practical and technical approach. But of course, Honda wouldn't be Honda without a long list of accessories. 3 pre-configured packages are available. The comfort package includes a touring screen, comfort seats, additional wind deflectors and fog lights. The sport package comes with an engine spoiler, tank protector and rim stickers. And the urban package includes a 50-liter top case, backrest pad, luggage rack and alarm system. On top of that, there are optional extras like an Akrapovic slip-on exhaust and machined parts from Gilles Tooling, perfect for those who like a more premium finish. So let's briefly sum up the new Honda CB1000 GT. It's got a 998cc engine producing 150 horsepower and 102 Newton meters of torque, a 21-liter tank with a claimed range of 340 kilometers according to Honda, a fully fueled weight of 229 kilograms and a seat height of 825 millimeters, all wrapped up in a proper sport touring package. Honda is clearly sticking to its traditional sport touring philosophy, offering a very well-rounded machine. It feels like a logical, refined evolution of the Hornet platform, something we've seen before. First the naked bike, and then a sport tourer built from the same 4-cylinder base. That's exactly the path Honda is following with the new CB1000 GT. And of course, the big question, how much will it cost? Unfortunately, I can't tell you that just yet. Maybe we'll find out at EICMA, but those are all the details I have so far about the new Honda CB1000 GT. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget, the team is at EICMA right now, so you'll be getting fresh videos straight from the show floor. Leave me a thumbs up and tell me in the comments what you think about the new CB1000 GT. I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye for now.